Hello, Leo. Welcome to your reading with me, Cindy. So, my sweet Pussycat Nation, I am going to look at the next 4 months for you, the rest of the year, September, October, November, December. That's what we're going to do. I'm going to do it with the Moonology deck. What do you have here? Step out of your comfort zone. North Node. There you go. Time to go somewhere new, Leo. Energy Oracle deck, the Thinking Man. Don't overthink it. Just do it, my friend. And then I brought some magic in. My Wizard's Tarot. Whoa, the Tower. Yeah, just make things happen. The Tower, the Wizard's Tarot, and my teeny tiny everyday witch. Here we go, Leo. Let's see. These have been very interesting to say the least. So, Leos are the pussycats of the cosmos. I know some people will, actually people say this about all my little pet names. I hate it when you say that. It's not really my problem, is it? I like it when I say it, so I'm going to say it. Sorry. Anyways. So, Leo, I'm not calling you a bad name. I'm not swearing at you. I can say what I want. I don't like it. You don't have to be my friend either. I'm really turning into a darling snout as I get older and older. I really feel that. Leo. So, pussycats, the sweetest of all. September, October, November, December. September. Emotions are running high. Super moon. Well, I guess you're excited. You're excited right now? You're about to be excited about something. October. The energy is gaining momentum. Wow, you're taking this energy somewhere. Emotions are running high and the energy is gaining momentum. So you're going to be excited in September. Or your emotions are going to be high. And it's starting to go somewhere. November. The answers you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini. I feels like this could be another part of your life completely. We'll see. December. You are good enough. Full moon in Virgo. Huh. You know, okay, this could be something, it could be something as simple as, like, let's say you're excited about something. You have an idea. I see it kind of playing out over the next 4 months. So it might be something that's quite significant. It's not just, well, I mean, it could be, should I buy that lawnmower or not? I really like that lawnmower. Let's see. Oh, it's on sale in October. Maybe it's a good time. I need to know more about it. I don't know if I can operate a lawnmower like that. It seems pretty complicated. Oh, yes, you can. Oh, you're good enough to this lawnmower. I mean, it could be like that. But, I mean, it's kind of like that. It feels like your emotions are like, something's got you going. Something's triggered you in September. And I feel like it's inspiring you towards something. And if anything, you're being inspired towards needing an answer to something. Could this be done? Could this happen? Is this possible? Is this lawnmower for me? Could I operate this lawnmower? And then in December, you're good enough. You can handle this lawnmower. Don't let you, well then. Why y'all have such big underlines in these? I swear it goes on and on. I'm not going to do the whole thing. I said I would do 2. I'm really called though to do the 3. You have don't let your past hold you back. Isn't that significant? Because it's the South Node and we had the North Node as the card for the underline after the pre-shuffle. So don't let your past hold you back because nothing will come of this situation. If you allow your past to defeat you before you step forward into your future, you're not going into your future, are you? Riddle me that, Cindy. You allow your past to hold you back so you don't step into your future. Really not stepping into your future. Nothing will come of this situation. Don't let your past hold you back. Ooh, that's interesting too. I'm feeling like, okay, things from the past, there's really not, I don't know, maybe you've made some things bigger in your mind than what they really are as well. So nothing will come of that. Like if you're worried maybe about something from your past, don't worry about it. It's all right. It's okay. Believe in the impossible. Blue moon. That's where I wanted to put that in there. Believe in the impossible. Because when you're navigating yourself out of your past, like South Node energy, areas that you're really familiar with, like You've worn a very heavy, strong path in this part of your life, in lifetimes. And I feel like there's a calling here for you to step into your North Node, is to walk away from these things, because nothing will come of this. Nothing will come of staying in your past, whether it's worrying about it in certain things that you've done and wondering, ooh, will this make that happen? Or will this happen because of that? It almost feels like a clean slate, right? There's no karma attached to some things from your past. They're not affecting your outcome. So don't you affect your outcome by being stuck in that. Believe in the impossible. And the impossible can often feel like things that we've never experienced, like stepping from the South to the North Node. Oh, there's no way I could do that. I've never done that before. I've never achieved that. Or believe in it. Believe in it, pussycats. I know I'm doing it right now just to piss someone off, but that's okay. Actually, I really like it. Oh, I have a secret. I have a secret. I'm not going to tell you all about my secret until I get closer. My secret comes to fruition on September the 13th. I mentioned it in, I think it was pile 2 on my other channel, the Spiritual Chrysalis. I started doing some little videos on there again, and I did a pick a pile. Yeah, pick a card, pick a pile. And I mentioned I had a little secret. So it's going to be like little teasers. Little teasers. All right, we're going to do the Energy Oracle deck now. September, October, November, December. Simmer down. Too much. Too much. Just simmer down. Calm down. Yeah, your emotions are running high. September, Supermoon, the Thinking Woman. What the hell? Where did that go? That was so weird. Okay. Why are these cards so jumpy? I almost feel like there's like fairy dust in them or something. The Thinking Woman. Something that you're thinking about that is getting your emotions going. Or there's someone that you're thinking about that is getting your emotions going. The energy is gaining momentum in October. Man holding a heart. It's interesting. You have like 2 sort of figurative people here. I always, this card to me, I don't know why. Well, I think because he's got hair, good hair. It's not like mine. It doesn't do anything for me, but it would be considered good hair. He's got good hair. So I always think of Leos when I think of good hair. My stepdad always had, his hair always looked, I don't know what that stuff was he put in it. It always looked really good. And he was a Leo. You know, when you think of the mane and everything, I always attribute this card to Leo. So I don't feel like this is you for some reason. It's not coming in as you. It's like there's something or someone that you're thinking about, where you have high emotions about someone who thinks a lot. Now, that could be someone who thinks so much. You're like, I'm really frustrated with the way you're thinking about things. I wish we could just like do something. So your emotions are running high regarding someone who thinks a lot. Or thoughts that you have. But I think you would produce thoughts. I mean, unless you're unconscious or in a coma, you're producing thoughts about this situation or individual. And it gets your emotions going. I don't know if those are good or bad emotions yet. And they might be good. Because now, see, to me, this is you. I always picture this as Leo. It's a little bit like, I think Venus and Leo. It's the kind of like showy, romantic. I don't know, maybe some of you have your Venus in Leo too. You know, he's got like the shirt undone, the chest and the thing. It's all very like showy, display-y. The energy is gaining momentum. So something to do in October with your emotions and how you show them. You're gaining momentum in that. You're building that up. Now, the answers you need are coming in November. Gemini, full moon in Gemini. I get like 2 of Swords with that too, like needing an answer, but it's coming and not having it yet. Maybe the answer is if you were good enough, because it's coming. That's been a bit of a theme. That was so strong in Pisces. Like every single card they had was, it's gaining momentum. It's coming. It'll be here soon. It's around the corner. The Magician and the Mirror. This, then, and what? I get mirroring with this card though too. It says mirror. A mirror image is a reflection of the opposite end, right? It's flipped. And Gemini is kind of like, it can be mirroring, it's dualistic. Even the Magician is also mirroring. Is the Magician, yes, can be mirroring. It's almost like things are trying to come out of my mouth. I guess channeling. The Magician is mirroring. It is it real or is it not? So maybe that is something that you're working through as well. But I wanted to also say with the Magician is Mercury energy, which is also part of Gemini, which is about communication. So there's some form of communication that is coming in for you in November that's going to help answer a question for you. And it might be something that you're probably confused about. I mean, if we're looking for answers, we're probably confused. Or indecisive. December, though, you are good enough. Full moon in Virgo. Ooh. All right, then. Second chakra. Okay. I just feel like that. Like, it's so funny. I don't know. I feel like I'm slipping into, like, persona energy for you in here. Because this is just, like, really, yeah. But then there's almost, like, something that you need to know. And then, like, I don't know if this is, oh, what do you have here? Woman holding a heart at the bottom. Rest and rejuvenation, goddess of the moon, blossoming abundance. That's funny because now you have man and woman holding a heart. I think this is so cute in December. You are good enough. This feels sort of like bashful and shy. Pshaw. What for you talk? I don't know. It's so funny energy. So I don't know what's happening in December. It's just like really cute. It's cute. That's how I would totally describe it. It is just the cutest thing ever. Leo, you're going to be the cutest thing ever in December. Let's keep going. Let's add some tarot to this. It's like digging into an onion. We get on the surface, we get a little bit deeper, a little bit deeper, a little bit deeper. Leos are going to be cute as a button in December. Okay, I'm also getting with that there's something here, something really sensitive in you with the second chakra, and you are good enough. Something very sensitive, something that you're sensitive about. I feel like I need the tarot, to be honest. I do feel like you'll be cute as a button. But you're feeling kind of vulnerable in December too. Like, are you good enough? I don't know. I guess it depends what it's about. Have you been practicing? Have you been doing your bestest? September, October, November, December. September, the Four of Swords. You got to take a break. You got to take a break from all this thinking. Emotions are running high. Thinking woman. I feel like there's something, though, that's making you think. Like, oh. You have to rest your mind. You're getting too caught up in something in September. It could be somebody around you who's making you think certain things. It's possible. I was kind of asking myself, is there manipulation in this? I'm getting like no, because it's just like you needing to calm your mind. So there could be a lot of information coming into you in September, coming towards you in September. And it somehow gets you feeling emotional. And you need to rest your mind. You need to rest your mind. The Four of Swords. Don't worry, I'm going to there's really like no details in this, is there? I have my little clarifying deck, so don't you worry. Oh, I did something to my elbow. I bruised it, and I don't know how. And every time I put my arm down, it hurts. I need a little elbow pad to do my tarot readings. October, the energy is gaining momentum. Man holding a heart. Whoa, the 10 of Cups. Oh, this is exciting. That feels exciting in October. But it's gaining momentum. It's you kind of seeing like some sort of outlook for yourself that's going to that could very possibly result in your emotional fulfillment. Like something that would just like make you the happiest Leo ever. The happiest pussycat, lion, lioness in the world. It's as if you're on a path. Is this the point you get on the path in October? Because I'm not seeing anything else to signify a path. So something happens in October where you start walking on a path. Something is moving towards you. Something is gaining momentum and is moving towards you. The Four of it's like waiting for it. November. The answers you need are coming. Magician in the mirror. Ooh, the Devil. Be careful in November. With the Magician in the mirror and the Devil, the answers you need are coming, but how will you get them? It could be very simple, like you actually get an answer about something that's been really toxic, hard to understand, controlling, manipulative. I don't see it here. But I would be careful about any answer you get in November. I'm going to clarify this big time. We can't just sit on this like that. It says the answers you need are coming, right? It doesn't say the answers you want. And I'm going to put that out there because of the Devil card. It might not be the answer you want to hear, but it might be the truth. Because what you want is not always the truth, the true path. You are good enough in December, the second chakra. The Tower. Whoa. What the hell? The Hanged Man and the Nine of Wands and the Three of Pentacles is the underline. Oh, it's funny. I'm hearing a self-imposed purgatory. Now, it's really funny because last week, Sagittarius had something about rising out of purgatory. Like the soul sitting and waiting. And I just get that with the Hanged Man, like it's something that often you self-impose this. You stand back and you wait and you observe, you contemplate, you absorb, you understand. And then the Nine of Wands, though, it's not easy. It's a long, hard road doing that. And then I'm hearing a long, hard road to hell. No, it's a long, hard road to hell without your soul. It's a lyric, a song. And that's where I imagine parts of purgatory exist. Three of Pentacles. You might, okay. There's something that I really need clarifiers. I don't want to say the energy is all over the place, but it doesn't connect as smoothly as others. So I don't necessarily think that like all of these little things that we're talking about are connected, like it's something developing. I think these are separate. So I need to look at them and give them the time that each one needs in each month here. But you're definitely, I feel like you're waiting for something. It's a long time that you're waiting for. And I do feel like this Three of Pentacles almost shows up as like something to kind of distract you from the self-imposed purgatory. Woman holding a heart, rest and rejuvenation, goddess of the moon, blossoming abundance. Let's see. I think okay. You are healing a part of yourself over the next 4 months. And I feel like this affects or even strengthens. I feel like it strengthens your intuition. And you start to see things a little bit differently here. You start to see something out of this purgatory. All right, y'all move it down along here because each month needs a little bit of attention. Okay, what kind of emotions are running high? Like, what kind of emotions are these in September? The Eight of Pentacles and the Eight of Wands. Wow, okay. It's almost like there's something that you really want to work on. There's something that you want to do. Maybe there's something at work that gets your attention. Like you're flying, really flying in September with your work, communication. You're dealing with communication at work. There's a lot of movement at work. Okay, the emotions that are getting triggered are something to do with possibly your work. If it's not like work, it's something that you're mastering. But I think there's a lot of communication about it, a lot of movement. Something that's really like feeling a little bit like turmoil or just a lot happening at once. Okay, so now I'm getting it. So the thinking woman with the Four of Swords, it's not even so much an individual, but it's almost like everything going on around you is causing a lot of thinking, like a lot of thinking, and you really need to take a break from it. So the thinking woman, I feel like a lot of people are coming to you for answers. The Seven of Wands. You're supposed to have all the answers here. You're supposed to have all the answers. The thinking woman and the Seven of Wands. There could be, okay, we're talking about Eight of Pentacles here. You could even have a boss or someone who they could be female, or they just could be in their more feminine energy. And I'm really getting like actually someone who is sort of feminine, more feminine. They're just a little bit more delicate in their mannerisms and stuff. It's really funny how specific that is. But this person is looking, you've got to produce some answers here. The Four of Swords, you're going to need to get a lot of rest. The Knight of Wands, the Tower. Oh my God, and the Knight of Pentacles. Stuff is going to break down quickly. I don't know what is going on for you in September. I'm hearing vandalism. It's just this Knight of Wands and the Tower followed by the Knight of Pentacles. It's almost like having to fix vandalism for some reason. Isn't that odd? That's really specific. So I don't know. Maybe. Oh, that's so interesting. That just popped into my head. Okay, here's an interesting. Yeah, I don't know. There's something about vandalism here that I'm picking up on. And it's really funny because one of my friends, she runs a little book club here. No word of a lie, their pickup truck got stolen out of their driveway. It got stolen out of their driveway, and it was badly vandalized. People stole it just to smash it up. That's all they did. It was, so they found it, like, I'm outside of Toronto, about 40 minutes in some direction. And the truck was found the next day in a park, smashed to hell. It literally looks like, to me, like she sent pictures. Her husband went to go pick up some personal things that were magically still in it, and he took pictures of it. He said He laughed because he was going to cry if he didn't laugh. It looked like it had rolled 4 or 5 times on a major highway, and then that the fire department came with the jaws of life and ripped it open. Like it was phenomenal. And so I guess some kids or some young people, they just stole this pickup truck out of their driveway, and I don't know how they got it going. And they drove it in a park, and they smashed it. They got it to slide and smash into the goalposts, the soccer goalposts, and some other thing. This thing was just ripped to shreds. Like the back end of it was like, it looked like the jaws of life had been pulling at it, and it was just. And the really crazy thing is, the day the truck was stolen, the night it was stolen out of their driveway, was the actual day that the last payment came out of their bank for the lease. But I don't know why that came. It came in with the vandalisms. I honestly feel like something is going on here in September. You got to come up. I feel like you have to come up. Somebody's asking you to come up with a solution to this. And it's tiring. Because it's almost like every time you fix it, someone comes in and does it again. Like Knight of Wands in the Tower feels mischievous. And then the Knight of Pentacles following that is, right, like trying to fix it, trying to get it in order. That's a very, very curious September. If it's not vandalism, because it doesn't have to be, but I'm really getting that, is, okay, something at your work. Something at your work or that you've been working on. You might be working on your communication. You might be working on trying to get yourself moving somewhere. Your thoughts in themselves are coming up against you. Your thoughts are coming up against you. Like you keep asking yourself for answers here and you can't think yourself an answer. So the really important thing in September is when you've got a chance to rest your mind, you really need to. You could even possibly break down your own, like, your thoughts running away with you too, with the Knight of Wands and causing your own catastrophes. Shit, September is like, whoa. Knight of Pentacles, just keep it steady, baby. Oh my God. Okay. October, energy is gaining momentum. Oh, October is good. If you have a wish for yourself here, you're getting there. September is, get your rest. The energy is gaining momentum in October. The energy is gaining momentum in October. The Nine of Wands and the Page of Wands. Whoa. Oh, you had the Nine of Wands over here, right? It's the underline. So I feel like we're connecting into something more significant in your path. You know, that has to do with your emotional fulfillment. This doesn't necessarily feel like it does. I mean, it might be some practical things that you have to work through in September, but it almost feels like things that distract you. This is finally getting you can almost see the end of something here. And it is perhaps, right, the page. I think of the pages too. This one's standing at a new path. The path that this person is on, they've got their back against the wall, the tree. So it almost feels like you have nowhere to go but just stay here and like deal with this or live with it. But then the Page of Wands come in and we have a beautiful path here. It's a path that will rejuvenate with the salamander and with the little pussycat. Here is like, trust your intuition, follow the magic. It could have to do with communication. Oh, right. Well, look at here. In September, with inner emotions are running high, the Eight of Pentacles and the Eight of Wands. If there's like whatever goes on in September, like if this is also being highlighted in October, I really do feel like there could even be communication that is vandalism, you know, like graffiti. Whatever in October, this is really, you're coming to the end of that. You're getting into a period of time where it feels like things, perhaps communication is predictable, communication is free-flowing. Or at least you're on your way there. On your way. A man holding a heart. the Star, the Six of Swords, and the Ten of Wands. I am glad actually to see that Ten of Wands, because we need to see that. I was looking at this going, I don't know how you're getting from the Nine of Wands to the Page. Something has to happen there. You got to get to the 10, right? You need to release a burden here. Okay, so yeah, you're definitely getting very much more, much closer to fulfilling a wish for yourself. Getting on that path, going in that direction, dropping this heavy burden. I do feel like there's one last thing here to carry uphill. Oh, the little orange cat. He was telling you that the path was clear. He was telling you there was a road you had to go down. Yeah, he was telling you, yes, you can't go from the 9 to the Page. You have to come down this road and pick up this burden and do something with it. I don't know what that is, because it's the orange tabby. The same one that said, come down this trail. Come away from this never-ending, exhausting battle that you feel like you don't win, but you haven't completely lost the war. Come off of that and pick up all these pieces and get them up to the top of this hill, and you'll be done. Whatever. What does the hill symbolize? I don't know. It symbolizes something. It's like the last push. Your dream involves something that comes from the heart here, and that involves being guided to something. It's going to feel like you have to deal with something. That's what you have to do. But it's kind of like the last thing that stands between you and what this heartfelt dream is. Well, the 10 of Cups. There could be something in your life that needs to move. The Magician. Oh, there we go, over here. The answers you need are coming. Now let's see if we can trust them. I'm hoping for you that it means that the Magician is going to, you know, come from behind the curtain, Oz, and something will be revealed. The Devil, right? Like, it's hopefully not that the answers that you get, you have to be careful with that. I'll see. The answers you need are coming. What are these answers in regards to? What are these answers in regards to? Is there a card flipped here that I didn't see that was... Yeah. I think that was already... As I went to shuffle, I thought I saw something. So that goes with the 10 of Cups. The Magician and the 4 of Cups. So something that... It's funny. It's like this... I feel like this woman and this child are walking towards you. And then you're standing here with a child. So I don't know what that means. I mean, it could be getting together with someone. What's cute is that this woman has a small boy and this man has a small girl. So in some ways, I almost feel like your inner child and perhaps someone else's inner child are kind of the opposite energy of how you are as an adult. It's like if you see yourself as masculine as an adult or male, you have an inner child that is very feminine. You know, that is very kind of gentle and playful and sweet. And then say, oh, here you are. Here you are over here with that. And then, like, if you see yourself as feminine or more feminine or female, it's like your inner child is, you know, like getting the dirt under your nails and going out and digging up worms. It's kind of cute. So you're manifesting. It does feel like trying to get a higher cup here. Right? Your heartfelt dream. Okay, so what came out with what are these answers about? The Page of Pentacles. These pages, you got 2 now. And these little inner childs. It could have something to do with a child. The answers you need are coming about a Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. 5 of Cups and 10 of Swords. I don't know. It feels a lot like the answer that you need in November has something to do with a child. Because I asked, what is this about? And a page comes out, a Page of Pentacles. It could be somebody who's learning or studying something. It could be something that you want to know. Maybe there's something that you want to take a course on. And you've been disappointed, though. Up to this point, somebody's disappointed here with the 5 of Cups and the 10 of Swords. It's a painful ending. And it almost feels like, lately I've been seeing like this person is just not giving up. It's like, I'm going to reach it. I'm going to get the broom. I'm going to get it. So there's some sort of, let's keep going. Let's keep going. Because I know that there's a bit of trickery sitting around this answer with the Magician in the Mirror and the Devil. The Magician in the Mirror. The Ace of Wands and Temperance. There you go right there. That's hurry up and wait. With an Ace of Wands and a Temperance, that is being inspired to take action, but just not yet. Hurry up and wait. I used to get those all the time. When I worked in pest control and I was on the road and I had my dispatcher, who's a really good Gemini friend, and I tell you, she was awesome. She could talk I've described her. She could sell ice to people up in Nunavut, and she could sell desert, or she could sell sand to people in the desert. And we get these customers that would call her, I need Cindy there right now. I need her there right now. She's got to be there right now. And then, so I would say, well, I can't come right now because I'm doing something else. But I can come, okay, I can come later today. I can come around 2 o'clock. And then she would call them and they wouldn't respond. And I'm like, well, I'm not going to go until they tell me if I can go at 2 o'clock. Because you know, learn enough times that when you tell someone you can go and they don't respond, then they're not there and you waste your time. Then they wouldn't like call back for 3 or 4 days. And then they would call back and they would say, oh, I thought they could come at 2. No, well, that was 4 days ago. This is like that. It's like, hurry up, I need you now. But wait. I don't know. There's energy here that... Okay, so people get distracted. Why does that happen? Like, why would that come up into my head? I haven't thought about that in years. And now I'm going to like reflect on that and think, okay, because often problems seem immediate. Certain problems seem immediate. They need to be dealt with right now. But then that problem becomes less than when more larger immediate problems come to the surface, right? Now they forgot about needing Cindy because somebody saw an ant in the cafeteria. We need her here now. We're going to have an ant in the cafeteria. But then the plumbing broke in the basement. So they totally forgot about me. So there's something that I feel like that is coming in here. So something in November. There could be something in November where you may even have... You may have a need for an immediate answer to something because it seems really important at the time. But then something else comes along and you kind of forget about needing the answer to that. If that's not you, it's someone that you're dealing with. And I would associate that with kind of devil energy. I didn't do tarot back then, but it was toxic because it would put all this pressure on you. And you're like planning your day around it because you know this person really needs you to get to their facility or whatever it is. And then they never call back. So, the devil. November. You guys have some really interesting energy the next 4 months. The 3 of Swords, the 4 of Swords, the Queen of Wands. My gosh. The devil. Well, somebody's doing some kind of healing here. Is it you? Ah. The answers you need are coming. Right? Okay, but it is. It's like learning how to drive with your foot on the brake with this Ace of Wands and Temperance. You just want to hit the accelerator and go. Go, boom, boom. Hit the accelerator and go. Well, whatever this is in November, I tell you, you come out looking much better than you went in. You come out much better. The 3 of Swords into the 4 of Swords, healing. You have the 4 of Swords over here. Now, September could even be the start of a healing cycle for you for some reason. Something's holding your thoughts and possibly your communication back as well. And you have to plan carefully and methodically as you move forward. And you're going to see the results of this in November. Because there's that Four of Swords coming around again. And you're shining like brand new. Oh yeah, shining like brand new. That was in a song last week. Now I don't remember what song that was. Anyways. You'd be shining like brand new. Or starting to, getting there, certainly. Yes, taking some control here with the Queen of Wands. Feeling very creative and inspired. Okay, December. You are good enough. Full moon in Virgo. You are good enough, Leo. The Two of Swords. The Knight of Cups. The Seven of Cups. Well, this is kind of a big question mark. Yeah, well, that's what it is, right? Are you? Are you asking yourself that? I feel like you are in December. Are you good enough to move forward with this offer? Are you good enough to receive something good from the universe? There's a lot of uncertainty around the Knight of Cups with the Two of Swords and the Seven of Cups. On one side, you really don't have any answers. On the other side, it's almost like you have too much information and you don't know which categories the information would go in. So how do you even make a decision here? This is a big question about, you're asking a big question about yourself in December. The second chakra, the Devil. Look, did you see how that landed? I hope I got caught on the camera. Because that landed right in the, you know, hurry up and wait. And I told you that though they're devil, because it messaged with you. Hurry up and wait. The Devil, the Sun, and the Fool. Something that you healed from. I want to say in November you heal from something. Still plays on your mind a little bit. There's a little bruise like in the second chakra from it. And that little bruise feels a bit like insecurity. It's like you've healed. Yeah, and even here, she's got her hand. Oh, yeah. What did this come up in Cancer like watching? I'm not really getting it for you. With food, but all these swords are aimed at the second chakra area. And then here, when she's got her hand in that area, her hands are resting on it. Your second chakra has been affected, it is being affected by something going on here. Yes, I know it's after lunchtime. Hello. Bless you. Gesundheit. Do you want to come and say hi to Leo? You're so beautiful. Oh my God. You're a gorgeous girl. Oh, my God. You are so soft and lovely. I love you. I love the way you look at them. You know this your lunch is delayed, right? Oh, I know. It's a hardship and you're hungry. I'm hungry too, you know. Oh, my tummy just growled on her. Rumbled on her. But this, okay, so in November, you get past something here. Like you heal, but it's like there's a bruise. Oh, like I talked about my elbow. Excuse me. I know I have hungry burps now. Yes. There's a bit of a bruise here because it's showing up in that second chakra again in December. So I think there's an opportunity. Reminds me of that reading that I did. One of the first, what was it, one of the first or the first Leo reading I ever did when I started doing the Zodiac on my channel. You are good enough for this. Don't tell yourself you're not. Because that's what I see here. You see the Sun and the Fool. There's like an opportunity Yeah, you may not know how that's going to work out, you know, with a Knight of Cups, but it comes from the heart. It comes from the heart here, but the vulnerable part about it is showing up strong. There's a little bit of a bruise. So you've been vulnerable, or you've shown up vulnerable and people have taken advantage of it. But you also know that you need to be vulnerable to be open. So just be cautious of that energy. It's sitting around you in December. I just need to shuffle one more time. She's not going to leave until, we'll have to do the extended after lunch. Okay, the Tower. The Tower. The Tower. Oh yeah, you're good enough. You got the 10 of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. For some of you, if this is about work, I feel like one of the hardest periods of that work is in September. And then I feel like in December, I don't know if you get this hurry up and wait thing about work, like hurry up and wait. If you're waiting for an answer on something, because now, like, look at this. The 10 of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. Surprise, surprise, you're the King of the Castle. And there's the Dirty Rascal. Oh yeah, you're good enough in December. You're gonna achieve something. The Moon, the Lovers. Maybe that is a choice that you've always been looking for and wanting. Your choice haunts you, I hear. A choice that haunts you. You're licking your toes. There you go, Leo. Interesting next 4 months. I'm going to go do the extended. In the extended, we're going to look at, well, yeah, you'll be laying down digesting lunch. Yes, I love you so much. We're going to look at the main theme or energy of 2023. Should we tell them our secret, Lily? No, she won't talk about it. Good girl. So, that's what I got, Leo. That's what I got, my friends. Until next time, Pussycat Nation. Do be gentle with yourselves. Bye. You want me to go make lunch? I know, I'm hungry too.